Right, here's the foundation course, playing with integers. You know what an integer is, it's a whole number, could be positive or negative. I'm looking at Unit 1, foundation course, page 9, exercise 1.1, integers. I won't take questions from the book as such, it's very basic. I just want to introduce positive, negative numbers, adding and that sort of thing. Look back at your old Key Stage 3 stuff, it's all been done before loads of times, but since I'm starting from scratch, let's go for it. Something entirely obvious right now is going to be, let's get back on the screen, something like obviously 5 plus 2 is going to be 7, nothing very flash there. How about minus 5 plus 2? What do you reckon? We've got negative 5, if you go 5 below 0, climb up 2, you end up with negative 3. Is that okay? What about 5 plus negative 2? Please take your cue from the negative 2. So we're going 5, add on minus 2, takes us back down. So you're looking at 5 take away 2, which is 3. How about minus 5 minus 2? Think of it in terms of temperatures, it's quite straightforward. You're minus 5 below 0, you're going to go another 2 down, takes us down to minus 7. Just study that one. Obviously you can pause this video anytime you like, have a look or rewind it. How about 5 minus negative 2? In other words, 5 take away minus 2. You may recall that this double minus clash in the middle, it becomes positive. I could prove it, I don't want to do that right now, just trust me on this one. 5 minus minus 2 is like saying 5 plus 2, otherwise known as positive 7. What else could we do? How about minus 5 minus minus 2? Now we agreed that the minus minus in the middle is in fact positive, so let me just rewrite it. The first minus 5, no change there. The minus minus there becomes positive 2, and we're left with minus 5 plus 2, climb up 2, which is just like this one up here, right there, and we're going to get negative 3. Alright, so minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. How's that? Pluses, minuses, yeah, that'll do for now. Now, what about multiplying? Now this is an awful lot easier than adding, I'm telling you. So for example, I don't know, 5 multiplied by 2, clearly, well that's 10. What about minus 5? Oops, minus 5 times 2. That's going to be 10 of some sorts, but there's a negative value in front of the 5. It makes the whole thing minus 10. There it goes. So minus 5 times 2 is minus 10. How about 5 times minus 2? Didn't come out too well. 5 times minus 2, again, we've got a single minus there. The whole answer is negative. And no prizes for guessing the next one. Minus 5 times minus 2. Just like before, we had a double minus here becoming positive. In the same way, we've got two negatives being multiplied. Answer is a positive 10, or basically a 10 on its own. Now the same rules apply if you're going for division. Do a couple of divisions now. So I don't know, 10 divided by 2, let's keep it simple, is 5. A negative 10 divided by 2 is going to be a negative 5, obviously because the minus on the 10. A 10 divided by a minus 2, that will be 10 divided by 2 is 5, but the minus on the 2 makes the whole answer negative 5. What about minus 10 divided by a minus 2? Well, it's the double minus trick again, there and there, and also back here from before. So we have got ourselves a positive answer, so it's positive 5 or just plain old 5. That's about that for now. Now, sometimes there are questions that are given in context which involve negative numbers, usually involving temperatures, and let's just make one up. So, for example, we are at the moment, I don't know, minus 24 degrees C, for example, and the temperature wants to rise by 5 degrees C. So, where are we going to end up with? Take a look at this. So if I'm going up by 5 degrees C, it's like saying minus 24, add on 5, so we're going upwards, so it's getting warmer, it's still going to be blooming cold, but anyway, minus 24, count up 5, will put us on minus 19 degrees C. And there's our answer. Very straightforward, just if you can apply the basic bits and pieces I've shown you on this first little video here, then you can apply it to unseen situations. Now, here's a question taken straight from the book. I rather like this question. This is Anne. I'll read it straight from page 9, question 7. This is, Anne has £200. In fact, let me just change colour, just for the fun of it. Let's go to blue. Right, so Anne has got £200. It's in her bank account and she takes out £350. How much is in her account now? Now listen to this. She's got 200 in her account and she's trying to take out £350. Let's see what happens mathematically. So let's put Anne down here. We've got £200. She's now going to try to take away £350. I think you can see she doesn't have enough money. So mathematically she will have minus 100, it's not coming out, and £50. Let's put a little pound sign there. There you go. Put a 1 just there, will be fine. Well, there you go. So she in fact be overdrawn by £150. 200 take away 350 is minus 150. She owes the bank £150. She's gone overdrawn by £150, and that's the sort of level we're looking at, sort of grade F type thing, max. So that's all right. We've done some multiplying of positive and negative numbers. If I go onto another page, let's take a look, lift it up a little bit. Yeah, add a page. We'll start some extra bits and pieces that are related to this topic. Yeah, there's loads of multiplications there on page 11. We're multiplying and dividing positive and negative integers. I've shown you demos of that. I want to show you something a little bit more complicated. So something like this, minus 4 with 5 minus 3. Now, you've probably done multiplying out brackets before. You don't need to do that in this case for the simple reason within the bracket you've got a genuine number there. So if we look at this carefully, we can work out this bracket. The 5 take away 3 is obviously 2. Put the bracket back, and of course this means minus 4 times 2, so that's what you do in your brain, and minus 4 times 2 you will know is minus 8. So that one's fine. Here's another one, again lifted straight out of the book. I want to go 15, put it about there, 15 multiplied by minus 4. I want to divide the result by minus 2. Now let's take it apart for a minute. Now 15 fours is obviously going to be in the order of, what's that, 4 15s, 60. So I've got 60, but of course it's a negative 60 because that minus there, and divide that by minus 2. What we're going to get? Well, 60 divided by 2 is 30. Now we've got a minus there on the 60 and a minus there on the 2, therefore the two negatives cancel and become positive, if you want to think of it that way. Therefore the answer is definitely 30, as you see it just there, positive 30. Let's lift a few more from the book. I think I'll do G. That's G of question 4. It says 1.5 multiplied by minus 4, and divide the whole thing by minus 2. Now 1.5 is 1.5. 4 1.5s, 4 times 1.5 is 6, so it's minus 6 because the minus 3 on the 4. Divide that by minus 2. Again, the minuses cancel and become pluses if you want to view it like that, and the answer is 6 divided by 2, and therefore 3 again. Well done, I think we've got that right. What else looks difficult? I think I fancy D actually, so I'll do that with you right over here. D says 12 multiplied by minus 3, then divide by minus 2 times 6. So what have we got? We've got 12 times 3, basically 36, so that's negative 36. We can say 2 6s are 12, but it's a minus because of the 2, so it's minus 12. Ignoring the double minuses because we've become positive now, we have 36 divided by 12 goes in exactly 3 times. It's getting a little bit boring, too many 3s, but anyway, I'm sure you get the idea. Anything else that's challenging? Yes, I'll just do the last one. I've got loads of space here, so I'm going to go 12 times minus 3, it's not really clear, is it? Divided by minus 2 times 0.5. Yeah, and I'm going quick, so forgive me. You can stop this anytime you like. We're not in class now. Stop it, ponder it, go over it. Let's make that a little bit better. Okay, from the top, 12 3s 36, so negative 36 because of the minus 3. At the bottom, 2 times 0.5, therefore 2 lots of the halves is 1, so we have negative 1, and minus 36 divided by minus 1 is positive 36. And I think I better stop there, sign it off as done. There you go, that's me. Thanks for watching, and now we'll stop.